The Battle of the Numbers. Oh no, a zero in maths again. I don't believe it. She looked closely once again. She felt elated. There was a 1 before the zero. That made it 10 marks. How wonderful! In a corner of Belinda's maths notebook, all the numbers from 1 to 9 smiled. They looked at 0. You are nothing. See how unhappy Belinda was when she saw you? Yes, did you see how happy she was to see me? Her chest swelled with pride. I am greater than you, number 1. We are more powerful than 2. There began a loud squabble among numbers 6, 7 and 8. Each fought with the number lower than himself. Soon an all-out battle began. Poor Zero hung his head in shame. He moved to a far corner of the notebook. Tears poured down his rounded cheeks. Why did I have to be of no value? He cried. Numbers 1 and 2 also felt very sad. 3, 4 and 5 joined them on one side of Belinda's notebook. Suddenly, number 9 marched grandly to the center of the page. Stop all this fighting, you silly numbers! Don't you know I am the greatest of you all? You must all bow before my might. Slowly the fighting numbers returned to their places. There was peace everywhere. However, it was a short-lived peace. From nowhere, it seemed, appeared number 10. Hey there, number 9. You are not the greatest. I am. What? You? Ha ha! You are just a 1 and a 0. 1 plus 0 makes 1. How can you be the greatest? I am number 10. 10 is greater than 9. Numbers 1 to 8 joined the fight. They took sides with either 9 or 10. Soon there was a mighty battle. Poor number 0 still stood quietly in a corner. Halt! Halt! Stop wherever you are, horrible numbers! All the numbers stood still and turned towards the voice. There stood an angry Belinda with hands on her waist. Now listen to me, all of you, and listen very carefully. I will have no more of this fighting. She looked towards poor little 0, who still stood quiet as a mouse. Come here, 0. 0 here is the greatest of you all, and I am going to prove it to you. Belinda called numbers 1 to 10 and made them line up on the page. She pointed to number 10. 0, remove yourself from there and go and stand beside number 2. All the numbers stared. 10 had become 1 and 2 had become 20. Now, do you see how important 0 is? Come here, 3 and 5. Stand together. You have become 35. However, if 0 comes between you, you will become 305. And if he comes after you, you will become 350. All the numbers watched. Number 7 whispered to number 8. We are nothing without 0. How wrong we were to think that 0 was nothing. Yes, do you see how he holds us in his power? Our value changes depending on where 0 wishes to stand.